Jur, better known as Exploring with Bear, has filmed in haunted places before, but nothing prepared him for Murder Road.
Where multiple bodies have been dumped, but no killers have ever been caught. Not only that, but we are going to be stealth camping here tonight. We're not going to have any fires, nothing to draw any big attention to us, but we're going to pitch a tent and stay here all night. I'm also going to be taking you to some of the spots where I believe the bodies were found. Now, one was at an oil well, which is just right down here. The first two bodies that were discovered, I believe, were either right over here or beyond that gate and down that path down.
On May 12th, 2025, he drove deep into the woods to stealth camp where locals say bodies had been dumped for decades. The sun slipped behind the trees as he whispered to his camera, "No fires tonight. We stay hidden."
Down by the water's edge. They also suspected that the killer may have known him. And their murder is also unsolved. No big lights right around our tent. Like, we want to stay hidden for multiple reasons. This is creepy. I do got old girl in my pocket if anything crazy was to happen, and old girl's in the pocket, Bucky's on my side, and yeah, that's about as good as I can do.
The forest was unnervingly still. Even the air felt heavy, like it remembered what had happened there. Then, movement. A rustle in the brush. A voice? He brushed it off, set up his tent, and tried to calm his nerves.
What's there? Huh?
Rats.
Whew. It said rats. It said rats. Oh, that scared me though.
Camera.
Camera. That scared me. Oh man, that scared the crap out of me. I'm on edge, man.
Innocent.
Innocent. I'm feeling sick in my belly even.
Hours later, a new sound broke the silence. Tires on gravel, stopping nearby. He froze. No headlights, no engine, just footsteps.
Get out. How creepy is that? There's a tent right in there. Let's get it. What is going on over there? Oh man. This sucks. I could hear what sounded like a man grunting. Holy smokes. That's freaking crazy. You guys hear that? Man, this is freaking terrifying. Hey. There's lights out there. I just seen a light out there. Look. Oh, no. Please, no. There was never even a vehicle. Oh, crap. Multiple people. At least two. Oh, no. I don't think they even know I'm here, and they're coming this way.
2 silhouettes appeared, circling his tent, their flashlights sweeping the ground. Then came the soft whistling, slow, taunting, deliberate.
No freaking way. They see the tent. Oh, what the heck? They're kicking the tent. Son of a gun, man. Take it. No, 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 no.
Bear didn't wait to find out what came next. He crawled out the back, sprinted to his car, and never looked back.
I gotta get out of here. I'm back home now, in the safety of the driveway. I just threw everything, folded the tent right up and threw it in the back seat.
Moxley's paranormal world is no stranger to haunted places, but this one felt different.
Right, so we're almost at pit number 3, which is the Tory Pit. Just been walking back down there, burnt out motorbikes and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, this was the beginning of the original site.
Yeah.
Just there. How you feeling, Ming?
I'm shattered. That burnt out motorbike down there is ridiculous.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wheelbarrows, all sorts of stuff. But not only have we got to watch out for paranormal.
On October 9th, 2025, Moxley and his friend Ming ventured into Tory Pit Forest, once the site of a mining disaster that claimed 344 lives. Locals say the souls never left.
Well, yeah, you can just see now, just through the trees, this is where pit number 3 is, where 344 people lost their lives. And then to the left is where one of the UK's worst mining disasters happened, just up this way.
And that's where
344 lost their lives over there.
Alright,
Look at it.
Here,
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah, so all this is part of, well, call it the elevator to get them up and down.
Yeah.
But yeah, then people wonder why there's so many sightings of paranormal out here. All those souls and that could be trapped down in that pit.
As daylight faded, the woods grew still. Too still. A dark shadow darted between the trees, moving oddly fast, yet making no sound. Moxley froze, flashlight trembling.
Like a little fire pit, get a fire going, keep warm. Not too sure what that was. Just like a black shadow went. Could have been somebody on a push bike, to be fair. Thought we were a lot further in than that. Could have sworn a shadow went straight through. And it was silent.
Then came the whistle, sharp and close, echoing through the forest.
Then wait for nightfall to... That fucking scared me then. That was very loud, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was really loud.
I was like, hey. So there is people in the woods. That will explain what I seen going past then. Hey Ming,
Yo.
we've walked in here.
Yeah.
We're away from the trail.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm stood over there. Before that whistle, and I swear, through the trees, something went through the trees.
Okay.
I can't rule out somebody on a push bike.
Right.
But then,
it's possible.
that whistling,
Yeah.
that whistle, so it's definitely people out here.
I've just heard them over there. I think it might have been somebody just whistling to others.
Yeah.
Possibly.
That's more than likely the case, but...
It is. They might have got just a little bit too far behind
Yeah.
and they've whistled to slow them down, but who
Yeah,
knows?
yeah. Well,
We're here anyway.
we're here.
Yeah.
Let's get the tents
So,
up.
We'll get set up.
And then, as I was saying, we'll get...
They brushed it off, built their camp, and tried to relax, but the night had other plans. Loud bangs echoed from the direction of the pits.
Right, so the only thing I'm noticing about where we're camping is there's a lot of rocks underneath the ground, so I can't get all the pins in, but it should be good enough. I'll go get a rock shortly and I'll try and bash the odd one in. That needs to go further into the ground. So as you can see, the disaster that happened here back in 1910.
Minding our own. We sat here minding our own business. And then all of a sudden, you heard these bangs coming from here. You heard it, didn't you?
It was loud, mate.
It was distinctive, I'll tell you that now.
It was very distinctive. It was like doosh, doosh, doosh.
We really don't know what they were. But why does everything seem to be coming from over that side today?
I know. Where the pits are?
Of course, that's where it is.
The pits are over there.
Of course, I never thought of
Is
that.
it residual? Are we hearing residual noises? But the thing is, right, we'll sit down, we'll have a talk about it in a minute. The disaster happened early doors, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
So why would they...
Then, lights flickered between the trees, orange and shifting, like a fire that kept moving. Their spirit talker lit up with chilling replies. We're all around you.
1910. It's 7, I think, I want to say 7:40 in the morning.
Okay.
So why would it be at this time of night? If it was residual, it can't.
Yeah, but if it's residual, would it make a difference on what time it was?
It would, wouldn't it?
I'm not really sure. Because if they've been here for, let's say they've been here for 115 years.
Is somebody else out there having a fire?
Mate, what the hell is that?
I can't really see it on this camera, but mate, I think somebody else could be having a fire over there.
I can see it through the trees.
It's bright orange.
Yeah. I'm not sure we can.
There, I can just see. I see it a little bit right in the centre of the screen. Is something just off?
Right, there is tonight. No, I can't get it. What? Oh, that's a tree.
Well, you know, it's that bang, bang. Oh.
Smell.
Smell. Who's here with me? Who's out here in this forest?
We're all around you.
What? We're all around you. In one of the stories is of eyes, stuff like that, that's been seen watching people. So it's you that's watching us. Is it you that's walking through here? Come up to our camp. There's our camp, just there. And there's Ming just sat down.
By dawn, both men were pale, shaking, and ready to leave.
I've seen that can.
No.
Something hit the side of my tent earlier.
Yeah.
And the first thing I noticed is that can. If that can was there earlier, I'd have noticed it when I was building my tent. But I can't confirm that until I go back through the footage.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's picked that part of the area up. What's the chances? Slim, but it's worth checking and pointing out.
Well,
hopefully it was there.
That were on it.
Yeah.
We should know whether it was there or not earlier on.
Yeah. Hopefully it was, and it wasn't that hit my tent, which would make it that they've got that close to where we are.
That night left one question unanswered. Were they being haunted or hunted?
I did hear that with my own ears though. That was like somebody went, hello, hello. And it's been picked up on here. Right. Let's see if Ming makes any sense out of it as well. Right, listen to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there. I can't wait to get that home and check it out. That was like somebody went, hello, hello, like that. But didn't only just hear it on the EVP. Yeah. I heard it because I reacted. I was like, what was that?
Right, okay. Right.
So there's definitely something or someone.
A viewer summed it up perfectly. The movements of that black shadow were odd, and the fact it made no noise was worse. Brendan, from Uncharted Travel, was used to danger, but this night was different. On November 1st, 2019, he hiked 6 hours north into the Canadian wilderness to explore and camp overnight inside an abandoned prison.
North to an isolated prison in the middle of nowhere in Canada. I'm going to be going alone, and I'm going to be staying the night. The only people I've actually seen out this far are reservists, so that's a little bit concerning. Hopefully there's no one around where I plan on parking. I guess this is where I park here. Time for a nice hike. So here's the deal. It's 4 o'clock now. The sun sets around here around 6:30. If my orienteering is correct, it's about a 2-hour hike to the actual...
The building loomed like a tomb, rusted bars, collapsing walls. No life for miles. As dusk fell, the place came alive.
First thing on the agenda will be to find a site to set up camp for the night. As the sun set, I began to realize my situation. I was located in a dead zone, several hundred kilometers away from any sort of civilization, and without a means to call for help if any emergency did arise, I truly would be on my own.
A violent bang shattered the silence, echoing down the hall. Then, a dragging sound. Heavy. Slow. Deliberate. He followed it. Nothing. Only darkness staring back.
Or this could just be a creepy basement. My vote's gonna go to yes.
Hours later, inside his tent, the peace broke again. Footsteps, then growling, low and animalistic, right outside the thin nylon wall. The fabric began to shift inward, as if something was pushing against it.
I keep hearing something outside. Sounds like it's in the corridor, one of the corridors. Maybe an animal, I don't know. Of course now it's... Did you hear that? I hope that mic picked that up. Okay, let me get my shoes on. We're checking this out. That Fox earlier, so maybe it was one of his buddies. It sounded literally just out in this hallway.
Brendan whispered into his camera, "Go away." Silence. Then, laughter.
Hopefully, I'll see you in the morning. And this place makes so much noise, like when you can't discern raindrops from wind, from animals, from scratches, from whatever, it messes with your mind, man. It's so hard to sleep here. But I'm gonna try. It's really late and I'm really tired. Holy, there's a coyote outside. Right outside my tent. Hey buddy, you wanna leave me alone? It's gonna be a long night. I just wanna go to sleep. Go away! Go away!
He stayed awake until dawn, gripping his knife, never daring to unzip the tent.
There's a pack of coyotes out in the woods over there. Let's just hope to God they don't come up here.
In the morning, he packed up and left without looking back.
To move up on from the cafeteria to the roof is the reason why I'm still here right now. But anyways, enough of the serious stuff. Let me show you the campsite. This is the tent right here, and as you can see, it's on top of the prison roof. Sun's starting to come up. It's actually looking to be a beautiful sun.
One viewer summed it up perfectly. OMG, when the growling was right outside the tent, and they were pushing against it. The Project Purgatory brothers were known for chasing ghosts, but Cobb Forest would push them to the edge of something far darker.
Mind you, so to get to the mansion, we have to walk through a haunted forest, all the way up a trail that leads us to an abandoned mansion. Pretty crazy. The Cobb estate has been a retirement home for Pasadena's Freemasons, a retreat for Catholic nuns, and a real estate investment for the Marx brothers. Then the ghost and the aliens rumors started to basically circulate. Seeing strange blue lights in the middle of the night, hearing screeches and screams, having feelings of being followed or watched. Allegedly, there is also a ghost in chains that will feed off of your...
On January 20th, 2024, they hiked deep into the woods, searching for proof of the legends, the laughter, the lights, the so-called shadow people. But only minutes in, the forest came alive.
Cobb Estates, we're about to hike up this trail, find this mansion, see what we see up there, but we are venturing out into no man's land. Don't know if we got service out there. It's literally cut off from the city. We go straight into the mountains, into the forest, so hopefully we don't get lost, actually, most importantly.
We out here fact checking, so we finna see if it's true or false.
Y'all always keep your ears on the swivel.
Oh man.
This is deja vu, bro. This exact moment is deja vu. That's so crazy.
We've been here before.
This is deja vu of a deja vu moment.
So you always knew you was gonna be a ghost hunter, huh?
You said that exact same thing. Crazy, bro. I might be a medium.
Whispers. Then, laughter. A sound like a tambourine jingling in the dark.
You need to follow. I know you heard that shit.
Yeah. Sounds like a tambourine.
I know you hear him laughing.
Yeah.
You don't hear him laughing? Flip, you don't hear this nigga laughing?
He's in the bush right there.
Should we walk by him?
Are we going?
What the fuck? Should we go over there?
Yeah.
Let's go.
If anything, we're straight.
We'll trip him up. Bro, keep your light on this nigga. What the fuck? I definitely heard that shit.
No, it's like over there somewhere.
You heard it too?
Yeah.
This shit is crazy, bro.
When they followed the noise, flashlights caught movement, a figure in a mask, half hidden behind a bush. Then more, a circle of people, standing unnaturally still, their faces blank, bodies frozen like mannequins.
Hey.
I don't even.
Okay.
Walking through, we see a group standing around in a circle. Two of them laughing for no reason. We start walking, we see one pop up behind a bush, just standing there straight staring at us. Then the group all in a circle starts looking at us while we walk by them, and then they start following us as we walk by them. So we all got our shit out right now. Nah, this ain't one of them ones, bro. This ain't one of them ones. I'll take a nigga off a cliff with me. I'm surviving, bro. That's all I know.
Bro, I'll tell you what.
Ghost.
Moments later, the group began to follow. Their laughter grew louder, overlapping with animal-like howls and thudding footsteps closing in from every direction.
Why are they following us right now?
They're following us, bro. They're following us.
I know they're following us.
They're following us. Come on, come on.
Yo, don't put the light this way. I can't see that way.
They're following us, bro. Yo. You heard that too?
Yeah.
They seen a group of bogeys, bro. Laughing, following us, staring at us. Bro, that dude in the black staring at us while we walk by is real life fucking creepy. We can't be turning around too long. Running into someone that fast up here was fucking crazy. And a bunch of fucking weirdos at that. No cap, bro, we might sprint out with this bitch. Alright, there's a gate, bro. Let's get to that gate. At least we know whatever's behind us has to come behind us and not from the side.
As panic took over, the command came from the dark. Get them! They ran for their lives, chased by figures that seemed to appear wherever they turned.
And before we walked up to them, they were like, get him. Get him with the light.
Get the people with the lights.
Definitely don't recommend coming. And they're standing in the middle of pitch blackness, like just straight dark. Definitely don't recommend coming out to the Cobb Center alone. It's not a safe spot. Just make sure you're equipped. Luckily, I got the gang with me. You heard the Ghost Brothers in the building.
We all out here.
You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, probably wouldn't have made it out alive, but we did, because Project Purgatory is not going down for the count by anybody.
At all.
At all. Catch us in New York.
The brothers escaped, but what they stumbled into still isn't clear. A haunting? A ritual? A warning? Ads. Adventure wasn't out for ghosts that night, just a Halloween adventure. On October 31st, 2022, Adam parked his camper on the edge of a lonely forest beside an old cemetery, planning a quiet stealth camp.
Before it got dark so that we could scope it out and just take a look at the area before we lose daylight, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So apparently this little road here is the closest that we can get to the woods. To the left there, I think that's like a cemetery. So I'm just going to park here for now. Unfortunately, this is the closest that we can get to the woods. We can't take the van any further, but I will be going in there on foot.
The night was calm. He made dinner, joked about ghosts smelling his toast, and wandered into the woods with a torch and stove for hot chocolate.
And I think they're not allowed in the gym. But apparently the vicar, or whoever it was that used to live in the little churchyard next to the cemetery, started going insane because of all the ghosts that he saw. And the story goes that one night he walked out into the woods and shot himself. So now I guess the woods are doubly haunted with the vicar and the existing ghosts. I mean, what more could you want for a spooky Halloween night? The woods now, and on the left is the little church house, and behind that is the cemetery. How old are some of these then? 1908. Oh, wait a sec. There's 3 people in this grave. Look at the size of that. Well, obviously I don't want to be disrespectful and tread on it.
But soon, the woods fell silent. Too silent. His flashlight caught something faint. A shadow drifting past his side. No footsteps, no sound. Unseen by Adam, the figure lingered between the trees, watching.
I've come up to that bit where the light was just shining. What? He's moved. I'm gonna have to go and check that out. Where the hell is it coming from? This might have been what was reflecting that light. It says, if you find this card, please pay it forward to do something kind today. Well, it looks like there's some sort of drop-off down here. It goes down quite far. I mean, the last thing I want to do is stack it down a hill. There are a lot of noises in these woods, but at the same time, if I was in the woods on a normal night, I'd just think it's normal.
Then came the noises. Distant rustling. Strange tapping. Followed by a flickering light deep in the woods. When his beam swept across it, the lens caught something standing still. Tall, dark, with a pale, lifeless face. It didn't move. It didn't blink. It just stared.
Oh. That is a person. I'm not even joking. What the f***? I can't see anything. Oh, what was that?
Panic took over. Adam sprinted back to his van, a sharp thud behind him as something was thrown from the dark. He locked the doors and waited until dawn before driving away without a word.
I have tried to look on the screen on the camera at the footage, but this screen's so small and it's real dark and I can't see much on there either. One thing that you guys don't know is that before I had that hot chocolate, I might have had a large cup of Bailey. I might have had a large cup of Baileys before I had that hot chocolate, which means I can't drive anywhere. So whether I like it or not, this has to be home for the night.
All day, every day, all kinds of weird stuff is just going on everywhere.
Good morning, people. I've had a surprisingly comfortable sleep. I didn't get disturbed again. What if I did? I slept through it. It's been nice and warm. I've got my heater running. So life is good in the haunted woods.
That night, the forest gave no answers. Only a face he'll never forget. Northwest Wind's creator, Sam, thought it would be a quiet night, just another stealth camp in the woods near Cleveland.
Me. Stealth camp number 18. I feel like every week when I say what number it is, it just blows my mind that time has gone by so fast. Tonight, we're camping at a local park, dog park, walking trails, hiking trails. Gonna go off the trail into the woods. We're camping stealthily because everyone's always like, why not stealth camp at a campground or a park or something? So that's what I'm doing. Your suggestion, that's what you're getting. Last Wednesday was stealth camping at the emergency room. It was -20 with the wind chill. Today, no.
On January 26th, 2024, he pitched his tent under soaked trees, unaware someone else had once camped there. The torn tarp nearby made him uneasy, but he brushed it off and settled in.
So that took a little longer than I normally would have taken and normally would have liked to. The ground is still frozen in a lot of places, so it's hard to get it staked out.
As midnight crept closer, the woods changed. The stillness thickened, and then footsteps. Slow, heavy, circling the tent.
Somebody's out there. I don't know if they're coming this way or just walking around out there. I can't tell. Somebody's definitely walking around out there, though. Hang on. I don't want to leave the light on in case they could see in here. I think the fly is thick enough that they can't see the light, but still, I'm leaning right up against the lantern, so you can only just barely see my face. I don't know if you could see with my phone. I don't know if you could see me better with my phone.
He whispered into the dark. Hello? No answer. Only whispers. Two voices.
Somebody's walking around out there. They're getting closer, too. They're getting closer. Hang on. Hang on. I want you to be able to see as much as possible, but I'm not going to turn on the lantern again. I have my headlamp in my pocket, too. They're really close now. They're like... Listen. I don't like this at all. I'm spooked.
Hello? Hello?
They're really close. They're like 10 feet away. I think there's two people. I can't tell.
The figures moved closer, brushing the fabric, pressing against it. Then, the tent collapsed. Sam scrambled out, flashlight shaking. Two people stood a few yards away, their lights slicing through the dark.
Hello? All right, I don't like this. Hello? Hello? They're touching my tent. Stop.
They're right outside the tent.
Hello? I'm in here. Hello? 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 All right, I'm getting the f*** out of here. Hello? Hello? I don't know what the f*** this is, but we're getting out of here. Hang on. Hello? Okay, they're walking away now. What do you want? What do you want? I have a knife. Where's my knife? They're f***ing with me. They're f***ing with me here. Holy crap, get away, what do you want? Hello, I can't see you. Hello. All right, I'm getting out of here. We're getting the hell out of here. Hello.
They didn't speak, just stood there, watching. Sam ran, stumbling through the mud, their beams following behind, until finally fading into black. He escaped, but left everything behind.
What do you want? Say something, I see you. They collapsed my tent on me. I don't know which way they went. I think they went this way. I see you. Get away! All right, I'm spooked. I don't like this. Get my headlamp on and we're getting out of here right now. They're just standing there. They're just standing there. What do you want? Leave me alone! They went over that way. I can't see them now. I know you're there. I see you. They collapsed my tent on me and pulled the fly off while I was still in there. It smells like someone's smoking a cigarette too. I smell your cigarette. I smell your cigarette. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I have a knife. I smell your cigarette. All right, I'm officially like tweaking now. I'm like, all right, we're just gonna get out of here. We're just gonna get out of here. I'll come back for this crap later. Do I have my phone? I'm gonna call 911 if you come near me. Should I just call the police now or do I just go? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm scared to go in any direction. I don't know where to go. I'm scared to go in any direction. I smell your cigarette. Is the camera on? The camera's on. I'm recording all of this. All right, they're moving again. I don't know. I'm getting out of here. We're going. I'll come back for this some other time. All right, let's get the hell out of here. I'm leaving. Don't follow me. I don't know where to go.
One viewer later wrote, "As soon as I heard the words, I feel like something's watching me. I knew something was going to happen."